All right, so imagine you've just touched down in Tel Aviv.
Okay.
You're ready to dive into the city, soak it all in.
Yeah.
But you're also a little frazzled.
Right.
I mean, who isn't after a long flight?
Mm-hmm.
And then, on top of that,
Yeah.
you've got to deal with taxis
Oh, yeah.
in a city you've never been to before.
Yeah, that can be a bit much.
It's not always the smoothest experience.
Especially after you've just landed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But what if, instead of all that hassle,
Right.
you had a car service waiting?
Okay.
That felt more like
Mhm.
a friend picking you up.
Yeah, well, you're already
Someone who's not just
city.
getting you from point A to point B,
Yeah.
but actually cares
More than just a...
about your experience.
See, actually, exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the vibe I got reading your review of Prime Ride.
Interesting.
This car service in Tel Aviv. It sounds like you had an amazing experience with them.
All right. So
And today, we're going to break down
yeah, unpack that a little.
what makes them so special.
See what we can...
According to your first-hand account,
Yeah.
it's interesting because your review is just packed with, these glowing words.
Yeah, glowing.
Reliable, comfortable, responsible.
Responsible, yeah.
You even called them an outstanding example.
Wow.
And these aren't just, your average compliments.
High praise.
You clearly have high standards.
Yeah, for sure.
So what really jumped out at you as
Yeah, what was it that...
exceptional?
Yeah.
What was it about Prime Ride that really
Yeah, that stood out, that was so
made them stand
out
out
and beyond.
from other services you've used?
What was so special about them?
Yeah.
I think what's really interesting here is
Mhm.
how the review goes beyond just the basics.
Yeah.
It's not just about
Bare minimum.
getting from point A to point B.
Exactly.
You really highlight their reliability,
Yes.
which we all know is crucial
Absolutely. Especially when you're in a new place.
when you're in a new city.
Right. And you're relying on this service
You're depending on them
to get you around.
to get you where you need to go.
Yeah. It's that peace of mind,
It really is.
knowing that they're going to be there.
It takes a lot of the stress out.
Exactly.
And, speaking of reliability,
Yeah.
you mentioned having some issues with GTT taxis.
Right, right.
Sometimes those little hiccups.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Transportation, they can turn into
they can snowball.
big disruptions, especially when you're in unfamiliar territory.
Absolutely.
So what
Yeah.
kind of impact, in your experience?
Yeah. Think about that for a minute.
Yeah, from your travels.
Yeah. When those little things go wrong.
Can those kinds of issues have on a traveler?
Yeah.
When things don't go quite as planned with transportation.
Yeah. Well, imagine
Yeah.
you're on a tight schedule.
You're trying to catch a flight
Yeah.
or you have an important meeting
Right. You can't afford to be late.
and your ride is late.
Oh. Or they can't find you.
Or they can't find you or you can't find them.
Or you're not even sure if they're coming.
Right. And that stress,
That adds up.
it can really put a damper on your trip.
It can ruin your whole day.
Right. It can sour the whole experience.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's why a service like Prime Ride,
Yes.
which you found to be so dependable,
Consistently dependable.
right,
That's key.
can be so valuable.
Yeah, it's like
It's like that safety net.
Exactly, that peace of mind.
Yeah, it takes away that uncertainty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can rely on them,
Especially in a new place.
especially when you're in a new environment.
Right, where everything else is already a bit unfamiliar.
You got enough to worry about.
Exactly.
But what really, caught my eye in your review
Yeah,
was how you talked about
right.
the personal touch.
Uh-huh. The human element.
You mentioned 3 drivers specifically,
Okay.
Udi, Ofer, and Miki.
All right.
And each one, it seems like,
Each one had a story.
they did something that
Yeah.
made you feel like more than just a passenger.
More than just a fare.
More than just a fare, yeah.
A person.
Right, like they actually cared.
Right. They saw you as a person.
Yeah, they saw you as a person.
Not just a transaction.
So let's start with Ofer.
Okay, Ofer.
You said he went above and beyond
Right, he went the extra mile.
to find your apartment.
Literally.
Literally.
Yeah.
And he
didn't just find the apartment.
he navigated
He navigated the
that airport rental car.
airport rental car location.
Oh, that can be a nightmare.
It can be a nightmare.
Especially in a new place.
Yeah, with all the signs and the different companies.
Yeah, you don't know where you're going.
It sounds like he really
He went all out.
went above and beyond, yeah.
What impressed you the most about that?
Yeah. What was it about his efforts that really stuck with you? I think it's not just about finding the right address.
Right.
It's about that willingness to go the extra step.
To go above and beyond.
Yeah, he could have easily said, hey, I'm just the driver. This is
dropped you off. I'm done.
not my problem.
Exactly.
But he took the initiative
Yeah.
to make sure you felt comfortable
Taken care of.
and taken care of.
Yeah, even when things got a little tricky.
Yeah, you want that extra mile.
Then there's Udi,
Okay, Udi, what about Udi?
proactive communication, even during the trip,
Keeping you in the loop.
offering gas suggestions.
Oh, wow.
He sounds
The
like
friend.
the friend who's always
Yeah.
making sure the road trip goes smoothly.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
planner.
Right.
The one who's got it all figured out.
Yeah, he's like, don't worry, I got this.
Very good.
He's got everything under control.
It's not just driving you.
Yeah.
He's actively thinking about your experience.
Yeah, trying to anticipate your needs.
And make it as pleasant as possible.
Yeah, before you even know you have them.
Exactly. He's one step ahead.
And then there's Miki,
Yumiki, yeah.
on time, kind, and even
Wow.
provided tissues for that emotional airport goodbye.
Oh, that's lovely.
It's a small gesture,
But it speaks volumes.
but it's those little things
It really does.
that can make a big difference.
Imagine you're in a new country,
Yeah,
maybe a little jet lagged.
you're tired,
You're saying goodbye to loved ones.
emotional,
It can be emotional.
and someone just hands you a tissue.
It's like they understand
Yeah, it's like they get it.
where you're going from.
They're acknowledging your feeling.
Right. It's that empathy,
That human connection
that human touch.
that goes beyond just a transaction.
Exactly.
Like they're
That
saying,
we care.
we
That is-
see you.
We see you as a person.
We're here for you.
Yeah.
You also mentioned Udi's
Okay.
meticulous pre-trip communication.
Yeah, he's on top of it.
He confirmed everything you said.
Yep.
Address, time, number of passengers, luggage, destination.
Wow, that's impressive.
And then he sent driver details.
Yeah.
Name, car, and even a direct WhatsApp contact.
So you've got all the info
All the info.
right there
Right at your fingertip.
before you even get there.
Why was that level of detail so reassuring to you?
I think we've all felt that travel anxiety.
Oh, absolutely.
Right, when you're in a new place.
You're out of your comfort zone.
The unknown can be daunting.
Yeah, you don't know what to expect.
You're not sure what's going to happen.
It can be overwhelming.
And knowing all the details beforehand, having that direct line of communication,
Yeah, direct contact.
it just removes that uncertainty,
It takes away the guesswork.
builds trust.
Yeah, you feel more
You feel like you're in control.
in control. Yeah.
Not just at the mercy of chance.
Like you're not just hoping for the best.
Yeah, like you're not just a cog in the machine.
Exactly.
You're a person.
You're a person, and they're treating you like one. And they're taking care of you.
And this might seem like a small detail, but
Okay.
you specifically called out
All right.
Prime Ride's spotless, comfortable vehicles.
Ah, interesting. Yeah.
Why was that important to you?
You know, I don't think that's a small detail at all.
Really?
It all feeds into that overall sense
Yeah.
of quality and professionalism.
Right.
It shows they pay
It's
attention
the detail.
to every detail
Yeah, not just
of
to
the customer experience.
get you there.
Not just the bare minimum.
Oh, they're thinking about
They're going above and beyond
the whole experience.
to make it a positive one.
Yeah, the entire journey.
Yeah.
And finally, you mentioned considering
Okay.
Prime Ride
Prime Ride.
for tours next time,
For tours, interesting.
which suggests
They offer more than just
airport transfers.
airport transfers.
Yeah.
What do you think that says about
What does that tell us?
their service?
About the impression they made.
Yeah. What kind of impression did they make on you?
That speaks volumes about the trust they built.
Okay.
You were so impressed
With their basic service?
with that core service.
Yeah, just getting you from the airport.
Just getting you from A to B.
That you're open to.
You're willing to
Explore
more of what they offer.
of what they
Yeah,
have.
that's a big deal.
Like they've earned
They've earned your trust.
your repeat business.
They've earned your repeat business.
They've gone beyond
Like-
just
a one-time transaction.
one-off.
So your experience with Prime Ride raises an interesting question.
What's that?
What really makes a service excellent?
Good question.
It's clearly more than just
More than just the basics.
getting you from point A to point B.
Yeah, it's about the whole package.
It's about the
Experience.
yeah.
The feeling.
It's about anticipating needs,
right.
providing peace of mind,
That sense of
hear
security.
those personal touches
Yeah, those little things that turn a routine experience into something
into something special.
memorable.
Memorable, yeah.
Something you actually remember.
Something you want to tell people about.
Exactly.
Right.
And that's something to think about.
So next time you're booking a service,
Yeah. Next time you're booking
Yeah.
anything,
any kind of service,
what aspects matter most to you?
Yeah, what are your priorities?
Think about it.
You might be surprised
Yeah, what really makes a difference
by what you actually value.
for you? Yeah,
It's food for thought.
it is.
It really is.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
My pleasure. Always a good conversation.
It was great having you.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Until next time,
See you then.
take care.
All right, take care.